Rewind. That's what we are on. We are back with the final part. And it's going to be a little bit of a debate, if you will. I was watching, I think it was Tie 22 or something like that on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it. Actually, I'm not going to worry about it because I have my uploading video from the first part of the Rewind. It's about CM Punk and his heel gimmick. Are you buying it? Are you not buying it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's a crock of shit? That's pretty much what we're going to get into on this part before I end up yanking my computer out of the thing.
Wow.
If we're going to start with me, I don't like it. I don't buy into the gimmick so much. I gotta think that, they're trying to make him a heel. They're trying to bring up the company, trying to bring up Punk himself. It's not really working too well. Not like when they made him a heel when he was a part of Nexus. Or the new Nexus, sorry about that. I think overall they made him a heel. They're not using him properly. And because of the fact that he got injured and needed emergency surgery, they decided, fuck it, let him keep the title for over a year. Which I think is a really, really big bit of bullshit. You don't need to do that. He's been out for about, what, a month and a half now?
A couple of weeks, actually.
He missed TLC.
That was a couple of weeks ago.
I believe he missed Survivor Series.
No, he didn't.
Whatever. Personally, I don't think he belongs a heel. I don't think he deserves to be a heel in the company, and they're going to just use him the wrong way. What do you think, dude?
Personally, I think that CM Punk was born to be a bad guy. He was born to be a bad guy. And the fact that he is one again is awesome. I love the fact that he's with Paul Heyman.
Okay, but do you buy into the gimmick?
Do I buy into the gimmick? What is his gimmick? Now.
The best in the world, not related type shit.
Yes.
Best in the world, I agree, he is one of the best in the world.
He is. One of the best in the world. I wouldn't say he is the best in the world, but he's one of the best in the world.
Well, that's what he's saying, so I don't buy into that gimmick.
Oh, I can understand where you're coming from, but nobody in the modern era has held the title longer than he has. 406 consecutive days as WWE champion. Buy into that.
It's not that. It's the fact that they're trying to they're making him a heel and trying to tell him to do something that he doesn't want to do.
What's that?
It would basically be a heel and I'm going to say what Ty says, okay? It's not really working to the fans who know Punk, who see him as the heel now, but think that Punk is still one of the best.
Right.
They're not going to buy the fact that he's a heel. There's no shot in hell.
Right.
And the fact that WWE is telling him to be a heel and try to prove that he's the best, okay, I can see what they're trying to do. But he's not really that good a heel unless, like I mentioned, he's a part of Nexus.
Well, he is a good heel. I mean, he pulls the strings. He's like, gets the people easily pissed off with just a say, when he just says something, just like that. Bam. He's already pissed the people off.
Well, I think another part of the gimmick that I friggin' hate is the fact that he's stuck with Paul Heyman.
I actually like the fact.
Paul Heyman's a fucking walrus. Coo-coo-coo-choo.
Coo-coo-coo-choo. One of my favorite Beatles songs.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, just the fact that Paul Heyman is not with Brock Lesnar is something like, ooh, he's with someone new. You know?
I don't think that, Paul Heyman's even needed in the company. If you're going to make Punk a heel, Punk can do it on his own. He doesn't need Paul Heyman, who, in my opinion, is slowing him down.
Right. But you got to admit, but having two of the best mouthpieces in wrestling is pretty epic. You have Paul Heyman, who can easily deliver a pipe bomb, and CM Punk, the pipe bomb master. Behind them.
The only time I liked Paul Heyman when he ever did a pipe bomb, besides being in ECW when it was originally up, was at ECW One Night Stand 2005, when he went off on every member on both Raw and SmackDown. That's the only time I liked him.
Did you hear the one he put on Vince McMahon?
I don't believe... Oh, yes, I did.
SmackDown in 2001?
Yes, I did. That was a good one. That was okay. But the best one he did was 05. Okay. Personally, you mentioned Punk as the pipe bomb master. That I cannot deny. That you are correct in saying. But I still think with Paul Heyman being there, that's going to eventually slow him down. We also what happened with Slammies. Flair having a couple moves hit on him by Punk in the crutch, and then Paul Heyman getting put in the figure four, shutting him up.
Right.
Paul Heyman has not said much over the past. He's only pissed off Stephanie McMahon. He's only pissed off Triple H, and he's tried to piss off the fans, which hasn't worked because Punk was the one doing it.
Right. You got a point. You got a really good point there.
I don't think Paul Heyman is needed to make Punk a heel. Yes, the only thing, and I think personally the only thing Paul Heyman's been doing, as you have seen in the past several weeks, was carry that belt and him holding it up like it's some type of sacred shrine to Paul Heyman making CM Punk what he is, which is a complete amount of bullshit, which I don't like. Punk's heel gimmick with Paul Heyman, stupid as shit. If you want to make CM Punk a heel, that's fine. You don't need Paul Heyman to do it.
Right.
The gimmick he has, that is completely bullshit. Okay, that's what I want to say about that one. And the fans of CM Punk, the guys that have stuck with CM Punk and liked him for all this time,
including myself,
me too, we can see it's not working. The fans still love him. And they want to make it look like they want to say, WWE said, look, seriously, sit there and turn your back on the fans. The fans that know Punk, that love him like me and you and a lot of this universe has, wow, he's turned his back on us. Okay, Punk, we still care about you. We still think you're awesome.
But dude,
there's really no point there.
Yeah.
Comments, thoughts about it.
Yeah, leave your comments and thoughts down below. My battery's about to die. So yeah, that's the Pro Wrestling Rewind for this week. Jay Van Diesel, always pleasure.
Great show, I love it.
Great show, love it. So the next video is Abe Pizzolani saying peace out, baby. See you guys next time on the Pro Wrestling Rewind.